In this video tutorial, we just explain you the eForum topic discussion, or it's a type of private chat. It's a VB.NET project. This project will have two modules. One is the admin module and the client module. It's almost like a network project. So here a client to client can communicate each other. The windows will be something like this. So user can log in. They can get into the chat window. So here is the forum. So what is the topic the people would like to discuss? And here is the message they can send. This is the common window. So where all the people who are in a group, they can keep on sending or they communicating each other. Along with that, we have a separate send message, view message. So I'll just explain you complete project. It's totally a type of different project than the regular application project. So particularly we are talking about private chat. So we have many common chat platform like WhatsApp, WeChat, are many, but they are public. So therefore we don't have a control over there. So if a company want its own chat application and a particular format and they want to communicate with their employees or their group of people, then this kind of application is very useful for the companies. This project is basically for all computer science students who are doing a course in any of these courses. For them all, it's very useful because we know in a particular semester, we're supposed to do a project. So, and you need to come out with the new ideas. So in that eForum topic is a one such an idea. Here, employee to employee, they can do the communications. Presently, we created this project in VB.NET, but still you can write the same project in C#.NET or in Java. Or you can also make as an Android application. Therefore, you need an idea. Taking this idea, you can build the application, whether you can build in VB.NET or in C#.NET or in Java or in Android or any supporting language. That is possible. This video will help you to gain language skills. So presently we're talking about VB.NET. So by completely watching this video, at least you get some idea about VB.NET. Domain skills. The domain basically we're talking about eForum discussion. So for example, assume that we ask you to do this project. So where do you start? How do you start? What are the things we'll add up into that? So therefore, this is all the domain skills is required. So by watching this, you will get some idea like these are the things are required. Based on that, probably you'll get a more idea. So that you can improve it much better. That's all possible. Therefore, you can gain the domain skills. Then the work experience. So work experience is very much important in IT segment. So you need to have a hand-in experience. So once you write this project, you will get an experience. That is a work experience. It means that you don't need to go all the way to company to get an experience. Still you can sit at home and do the projects and get the experience. Even that will count. So you will have expertise in do the particular work. That is very, very important. Please try this project. So let us understand how this whole project works. So as I told already, this is for a company. So they want to communicate between employee to employee. So for them, it's a eForum. eForum is electronic forum. So that means you can communicate via online discussion kind of term. Presently, this is offline. So therefore, it is a desktop application. Work in individual system or a group of systems. For example, in an office, let's say if it's a big office, so let's say 1,000 people are working in this. So you can have a server here. This is the database server. And this is the application server. You can install the application in the application server. So this is the application server, or both put together is the same server. So now this server is connected to all the employees. So therefore individual desktops. So this is the individual desktop. Any server is connected to all the desktops. They can able to access the application as well as the database both from this particular server. Now what we have done is, so here we got the eForum to discuss a particular topic. So therefore you can create the topic, what topic you want to discuss. So then maybe you will come with a new project. So for example, let's say there is a bullet train project. So about that, all the employees who are involved in this, they need to discuss. Therefore, you can create a topic called as a bullet train. Then once the employees log in to their chain client, this chat client, after login, so they can choose this bullet train topic. So here is a topic. After selecting that, they can able to send the message, and also they can able to view the message from the other colleagues. So therefore, it will help internally for the company to communicate between one to one. Apart from this, we also provide option called as send message. So offline, you can send the message, kind of like an email. Then view message, you can view the messages. So therefore, it will serve the purpose communication between employee to employee. So therefore, employee to employee communication can be done in a company. Now question is, why can't we use the public applications? So when you say public applications, if you use a public application, that will go to their server. So this is the public server, or whichever the company is providing this application, they go to their server. So we don't want our data should go to their server. We want to maintain all this into our server. Even if you have branches in a different places, the application will do the same. So same application we can use, but you can have a common database server. So this is a web server if you record. So probably you need to hire one web server. So this is a web server. Then data will be stored in this. Therefore, all the people can able to access. So because data come from the internet, but application locally will run. So the application which you have developed, it will run in the local system. We don't need to use the browser also. Therefore, the no data will go to other companies. We can encrypt and decrypt. You can also implement the encryption and decryption for our communications. Therefore, the data will not be leaked out. So, and it will be secured, and internally a company people can communicate between each other and they can share the information. So this is the main logic of this project. So I'll show you like how we have done this project. Probably after watching this video, you can try to create the same project, or you can improve it, or you can modify whatever you want. So software requirement, these are the requirement. So this is the language is VB.NET, backend is SQL Server, and Visual Studio is an editor. Forms. So these are the forms which you are using in this project. I'll just explain you the forms later. And we are using backend as a Microsoft SQL Server. So here are the tables. So we have around 8 tables. Right. So now once you run the application, it will be something like this. Okay. So this is the admin section. So this is admin, and this is the client. There are two MDA forms are there. So this is a one MDA form, and this is another MDA form, client MDA form. So here is a city name. When you click the city name, so it will open the city name. So therefore this is the form, the corresponding form, it will open. So once you open the form, you can enter the city names. Once you enter the city names, that will go and store in the city name tab. So this is the table, corresponding table. This is SQL table. The data will go to this particular table. Next, qualification and profession. So there is a qualification here, the form. There is a profession form here, or this is a designation form, employee designation and employee qualifications. So these two forms, they will go to corresponding table called as a designation table, and then one more called as a qualification table. So what are the data you enter? This is the main data what you enter, that will go to these corresponding tables. Next is the topic name, on what topic employees has to discuss. So therefore here is a topic form. What are the data you enter, that will come to topic. Okay, so that is called the chat room. The topic is the chat room table. So here is a table. So that data will come to chat room table data. Then user list. This is the report actually. There are also called as a block user. This is the admin can block the users, unblock the user, and the admin can log out. But when you come to the user can sign up, they can log in, they can see the list where all the users are there. Then they can go to discussion forum. So there they can able to communicate. So therefore there is a general chat section. So this data go to general chat. So when you click discussion, so there is a discussion form here. So that form will open, and we can enter the data via a discussion form, and the data will come to the general chat. Send message and view message. Here in this case, we'll go to private message tab. So this is another table. This will go to this particular table. Right. For private message, there is a form called as a send message, and to view that, so there is a view message. Apart from this, for user, there is a sign up form, there's a login form, user list form, all this is included here. So these are the forms which are required in order to make the communication between one to one. So it may be a public users, if it's a general kind of stuff. If it's a company who owns this particular application, then the employees will be communicated. For more details, please log into iblix.blogspot.com. So here we have complete list of our videos, and also we uploaded many synopsis, project synopsis. You can able to download them. So you can also log into iblix.com. This is our website. So we have a lot of information here. So therefore you can get the benefit. So you can also communicate with us if you have any requirement. Project demo. Now I'll demonstrate the project for you. I'll show you like what are the things are there in the project. So in case you are not yet subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel. So in order to run the project, we required Visual Studio. So I'll just open the Visual Studio here. Right, so there is two MDA forms. So here is the one MDA form. So this is the main forms, MDA parent 1 and MDA parent 2. This is the second MDA form. So here you can see the forms. So these are the forms which are using in the project. So you can always practice to give the proper name for each form instead of form 1, form 2, form 3. Better to give the names. And here you can see Server Explorer. Here is the data connections. So if you expand this, so it'll show the components of server. So we are interested in tables. When you click tables, it will expand and you can see the tables here. Right. So now let us run the project for you. So you can see that there are two modules. One is admin module and there is a user module. If the user don't have ID, they can sign up here and they can create the thing. First, let's go to admin. So in admin, so let's say admin, then admin. Okay. So here is the city names. So one Bangalore is already entered. So you can enter one more called as a London. So which are the places in London that you have to write down. Right. So next one we have qualifications. So you have BCA. You want to write as MCA. Then you expand and write MCA here. You have to completely expand that one. So then we created a qualification. This is the employee qualifications. And what are the professions? So like I is an employee in a company. So therefore you can say employee. Save. So you can also modify this. Okay, when you click the data here, the data will come back to the text boxes. Modify first, then you can click the modify, it will be modified. You don't want, you can delete the data. So by clicking delete, we can delete the data. So here is the topic name. So now we want to discuss about 5G technology. 5G technology, right? So details. So technical details about 5G. Sorry, 5G. So that is what the people want to discuss in this particular topic. So here is a user list. When you click the display, it'll show the users. Okay, A1, A2. So all the list will come. You can also take the printout. Like because the offline application, printout is necessary. We can provide the print option. Then there is called the block user. So you can see all the three users are there. So logged in users who are all logged in. So that will be shown here. So block, so you need to block that, you need to select any of the user, and if you double click on this, it will be blocked. So you can unblock blocked user list, anybody blocked, again you double click on this, it will be unblocked. And you can log out from here. Now, if you want to log in as a client, so what you can do is you can run the exe file. Okay. So in order to run the exe file, what I'll do is I'll just go to this project. Right. So eForum project, in that there is a bin folder, in that there is a debug folder. Okay, there is an exe file here. So you have to run the exe file. So now you can see that you can sign up as a user and then you can log in. So now I log in as a A1. So we already created a code as a A1. So log in. So now if I go to discussions, so I can select the topic 5G technology. So 5G tech will be implemented soon. Right, now the other person need to log in. Again you need to run the exe file. So here is a user login. Let's say A2 and password. Now again go to discussions. You select the topic 5G technology. Now you can see that what A1 already sent the message. You can able to view it actually. So now you can send the message true. Even I have the information. Right, now if you see the A1 chart, so the message came here. So therefore online, so instantly they can be able to view the messages. This is the one advantage here. Next is send message to user. So let's say for A2 I want to send the message. So please meet me tomorrow. So you can send. So if you go to A2 and here is a view message received, you can see that please meet me tomorrow. There is a message here. So again you can send back to the message to them. So therefore from A1 to A2 they can communicate, and even multiple people can able to communicate. And by improving this, so we can implement in a company. So can company get the benefit of this particular project. So these are the things which are covered in this project. Hope you understand the concept. Therefore, so you try to write this project in VB.NET or in C# or in Java, or you can try to do it in the Android, all possible. So if you want to say something to us, please communicate with us. You can send via comment or you can mail to us. And the end. Thank you for watching.